Can a man take a GoPro everywhere he goes throughout the day and record just totally inane stuff? Probably. So I don't even have a selfie stick. This is just me hanging.
You definitely can't be uncomfortable.
You can't be uncomfortable. The other thing is, I should probably find the directions and the address to where we're going. So that's the next step. All right, it's 4th of July weekend, and we decided we'd get out of town. It's actually the 3rd of July right now. So we thought we'd get out of town and head down to the Texas, Louisiana coast. And right now we're just fighting a bunch of traffic trying to get, out of the city. This thing that's sitting right here next to me, it's not a dead body. I know you might think so. Looks like one, right? But it's a big roll of window film that we're trying to get rid of before we go. So anyway, traffic is crazy, so I'm not going to sit here and talk a whole lot on this GoPro. Say hi, Trisha. Okay, so hopefully we'll get out of town pretty soon. Still in Dallas. Traffic is just atrocious. I mean, check it out. That's the way it goes. So we're showing 5 hours. So we have 5 more hours to our first stop, which is going to be Beaumont, Texas. We're going to go ahead and stop there, either there or Port Arthur. We don't have a place to stay. We're just going to get there and try to find what's available, either using one of our apps or dropping in or just seeing what's up. We're pretty much going to play the whole thing by ear. If we can just get out of this traffic.
What's his name says you can always mute it and put some music to it.
Oh, I know.
Isn't that right, Steve?
Not if you want my voice recorded, I can't. Because if I mute it, then you won't hear my wonderful explanation of things and how smart it is the day before the 4th of July to get in the rush hour traffic to drive out of town. That's usually the best way to do things.
That's the best way to start.
Because that way you get to see the city, at a really cool cruising speed.
Look at that city. Look how beautiful.
And this wall, it was cast concrete. It's been there a while, starting to crack, and it's getting, a lot of dust and road grime on it. It's just a beautiful sight. And I don't like to whiz by it when I can spend my time studying it in detail. Because, that's America. Pre-cast concrete. All right, we made it out of the city. Finally, there's no traffic, and we're on the road to Beaumont. But first stop is going to be one of those roadside heavens that not every state has, but every state wish it did. We're going to go ahead and make a stop at Buc-ee's, because Buc-ee's is awesome, and it's worth a stop whenever you run by one. So that'll be our next thing. But check out this road now. Still some traffic because we're close to Dallas, but it's starting to clear up. All right, I finally found a historical marker. Now, I've passed, I don't know, I've probably passed like 6 of these things. But there's like no warning. You see a sign that says historical marker up ahead, then you don't see anything else except when you zoom by it. Anyway, let's see what it says. So here we are. This is the Hopewell Community and Gidley School. It began as a freedman's town in the 1870s. At its height, it included homes, farms, small businesses, a church, and a school. Wow. Maybe it's like a house, obviously, but maybe it was something here before. The weather, when we first took off, was like 105, and we were driving through Palestine, and then it was like 100, and then you could see on the road the wind blowing up ahead, and boom, the temperature dropped like 10 degrees and then another 5 degrees. And so, I don't know if you can see it out there, we got this big storm ahead. But anyway,
oh, you can see it.
Back to the historical marker. So, anyway, established on land once owned by an Anglo named Goodbye, The school's name evolved into a Goodbye over the years. In 1925, it became a part of Houston County's agricultural training school program. Now that's a sentence. And by 1949, it was annexed to the Crockett school system. Descendants of the early settlers and alumni of the school still reside in the area. It's pretty cool. You can probably hear the wind coming up. Guy, something just hit me in the head. This tree is attacking me. So, anyway, we're going to keep driving. Hopefully, it won't be that bad. So, wish us luck.
I don't know if we'll be out of town.
Getting more and more rains gradually coming. We're on right on the edge of the storm here, but we're going to get some of it. See it on the road. Gradually getting more intense. Oh, thank you, Mr. Truck. We made it to Beaumont, Texas. We had a little thing to eat over here at the Twin Peaks restaurant, which is back here. Somebody's alarm went off, it's not mine. And so now we're gonna go ahead and, Jesus Christ, what the heck's wrong with that? We're gonna call it a night. So. All right. In case you're thinking of staying here, kind of take a look at the ambiance in this parking lot. And you got the freeway right there, so you know you need to get in and out.
This is a one-nighter.
This is a one-night stand, hotel stand that is. Elevator dancing. Okay, time to say goodnight, world. Good night, freeway. Good night, Twin Peaks restaurant. Good night, rainy night. Good night, RV parked in the parking lot. Good night, moon. Good night, stars. I know I'm taking a lot of work to do this. Good night. I should look at what I'm doing. One more time. Good night, world. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, there we go. Good night to you. In the words of Patti Smith, good night to you.